In this video, I'm going to teach you how to set SMART, S-M-A-R-T, fitness goals. My name is Mitch, and I am a marketing director at a leading national nonprofit. I am also a hybrid athlete currently obsessed with triathlon. On this channel, we explore how to balance a full-time job with serious fitness goals. So, how do we set achievable fitness goals? We stay smart. But before we learn how to be smart, let me show you what dumb looks like. A few weeks ago, I was at the Philly half marathon. I signed up for the race with two friends 5 months before the race was set to take place. Unfortunately for me, I tore my meniscus in my left knee 3 months before the half marathon. And by the time race day arrived, I was still rehabbing my knee and I could not race. However, I still went out to Philly with my two friends to support them. I was so jealous of all the runners on race day. You have no idea. The energy at the start line literally gave me goosebumps. I am not being hyperbolic one bit. I kept thinking to myself, I wish I was racing. I wish I was racing. I wish I was racing. I daydreamed about what it would be like to be on the start line, but instead, I was stuck on the sidelines. By the time I got home from Philly, I had convinced myself that I needed to sign up for a race. Any race. I was literally fiending for that feeling of being at a start line. And lo and behold, in my email inbox that same evening was a message from the NJ State Triathlon. It said spots for their Olympic distance race were filling up fast. Sign up now to confirm your spot. Granted, I had already promised one of my friends that I would forego the Olympic distance race and do the sprint race with him because, you know, I just had knee surgery and I needed to take it easy on my knee. But my ego forgot about that promise to my friend. All I cared about was racing, and racing big. I was actually on the verge of signing up for both the Olympic distance and the sprint distance to stay true to my friend, but let's be honest, I was being incredibly selfish. But that same friend talked me off the ledge. He reminded me of what I said about my knee, that I wanted to take it slow and prioritize the sprint triathlon to keep my mileage low and my knee safe. He told me I needed to be smart, which takes me to step 1 in setting achievable fitness goals: making your goal specific. Don't be like me and come up with a goal and then casually add other goals on top of it. Specificity allows for more effective planning, which in turn will increase the chances of you achieving your goal. So let's say our fitness goal is to get stronger. That's very broad. It's okay to want to get stronger, but we want to build upon that goal. Well, let's ask ourselves, what do we want to get stronger for? For a sport that we're playing? To hit a PR in a certain lift? To become a faster biker? Once we have that answer, we can layer in some specificity into the goal. Let's say we want to get stronger to push more watts on our bike, i.e., become a faster cyclist. If we want to do that, we obviously need stronger legs. But that begs the question, what part of our legs generate the most power while biking? The answer being your quads and your hamstrings. So our goal has transitioned from becoming stronger to getting stronger legs to getting stronger quads and hamstrings. No matter what your goal is, make sure it is specific. And how do you ensure that? By continually asking yourself, why? Step 2 in setting achievable fitness goals: make your goal measurable. How do you do this? By defining what evidence will prove that you are making progress. Now, this step will be pretty simple, to be honest. I mean, most people like looking at the numbers that are tracking their progress, whether it's weight on a bar, a time on a track, or watts on a bike. Nevertheless, if your goal doesn't have any markers of success, it's not a SMART goal. Step 3 in setting achievable fitness goals: make your goal attainable. It's easy to be irrationally confident about your fitness goals in 2022. I mean, Instagram and YouTube and TikTok are filled with creators who are doing wild things in the world of fitness. And because we're exposed to this stuff literally every single day, it all starts to seem a bit normal, when in actuality, it's not. A 500-pound deadlift? Nice. I could probably do that one day. 10 straight ring muscle-ups. Impressive, but achievable. Completing an Ironman. I mean, if that 87-year-old nun can do it, why can't I? Now, I'm not saying that you can't achieve these things. I'm just saying that you need to set goals that are achievable within a certain time frame. So just be sure to start small. Don't work toward a goal that will help you go viral. Work toward a goal that will help you build a foundation for the future. Step 4 in setting achievable fitness goals. Make your goal relevant to your long-term objectives. Remember when I told you I was on the verge of signing up for that Olympic distance triathlon, even though it wasn't a part of my post-knee surgery plans? That's a prime example of not setting a relevant goal. A relevant goal is one that aligns with your long game. You want your goal to be a building block of the person you want to become in the future. Signing up for that Olympic distance triathlon was not going to keep me on course for my goal of properly and cautiously rehabbing my knee. So remember, if you want to set an achievable fitness goal, make sure it aligns with your ideal future self. Step 5 in setting achievable fitness goals. Make sure your goal is time-based. You need to make sure that there's a deadline for your goal. It will ensure that you stay motivated and focused. If you'll indulge me, let me rewind to 1 year ago. I had signed up for the sprint distance of the NJ State Triathlon without being a very good swimmer. I definitely could not swim the 500 meters necessary to complete the race. So when I signed up for the triathlon in April of 2021, I knew that I had 3.5 months to become a semi-decent swimmer. That impending deadline kept me incredibly focused and very, 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 very motivated. Now, I know that's a little bit of an extreme example, but let's say your goal is to increase your 1 rep max on your front squat to, let's say, 250 pounds. The motivation needed to achieve that isn't on par to the motivation needed to become a better swimmer to survive a triathlon. With that said, you need something extra to vault you to achieving that front squat goal. A deadline will do that, and at the very least, it'll provide an expiration date for your goal, which is crucial because at some point, everybody needs to move on from one goal and start focusing on the next one. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best in achieving your attainable fitness goals. And I also thank you for letting me indulge myself a little bit by telling that story about last year's triathlon. If that mini story about how I had 3.5 months to learn how to become a semi-decent swimmer interests you, I have a video on it. It's actually the first one I've ever uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to check that out, click a button somewhere on this screen here and let me know what you think. I'll see you next week. Peace.